hope you're not too busy to listen to our stories. We hope you like them all and you don't find them boring. And are you shitting me? Blah!
But most importantly, am I recording?
Yeah. It's recording you.
So one controller
Controls all of them?
controls all of them.
We're learning as we
One
go.
ring.
One ring to rule them all.
So, what's up, everybody? We are fucking back with another episode. We're finally starting to get to some warm weather. God almighty. I felt like it wouldn't fucking end with the rain and the snow.
It's just a psych, man. It's coming. It's going to come
One
back.
more. You got to keep an eye
Probably.
on. You got to keep an eye on the mesquite trees. I've been told, right? Is that
Yeah.
what it is? If the mesquite trees don't lie,
Yeah, once they bud, man,
that's it. Then
yeah.
we won't have any more.
No, you want to look at your older mesquites too, because sometimes them young ones they
don't know what they're doing.
They're dumb, you know.
I was shocked 3 days ago when I woke up and went outside and the house in Oro Valley was covered in snow.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I could just imagine what my property out in Oracle looked like because it's
A little higher.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in elevation. So
Yeah.
so this is our guest. We have a very special guest. I mean, they're all special. So
We were all in special ed together.
Definitely special.
we're very special guest. This is our buddy Jeremy Victory. We grew up with here in Safford, and he's just he's some another Safford alumni. You know, troublemaker, Travioso,
Yeah.
Baracho. But yeah, welcome aboard, Jeremy. I'm really glad you guys drove down here for this.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
We make
Thanks
everybody
for having
read
me
that,
on
too.
board.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, right here when it says "Don't fuck this up." So yeah,
Been there forever.
yeah. I don't even know how that got there, to be honest. But it's never made any single fucking guest nervous, not even once. Because you can't fuck this show up, right?
We're just a bunch of fuck ups
Yeah,
anyway.
we are just a bunch of fuck ups making a. That should be the name of the podcast.
Bunch
The
of fuck ups.
Bunch of fuck ups podcast brought to you by Jason Levi.
I was thinking about maybe the salty nut.
The salty nut. That sounds like a
Yeah.
bar.
Right.
We had a bar in Oracle within stumbling distance of the house.
What's it called?
Or house.
Oh, that is badass. Or house.
Yeah, and well, a lot of people would always misconstrue the words,
Yeah.
you know, whorehouse.
Right. Right. In Oro Valley?
No, it's out in Oracle.
Oracle. Okay, Oracle. Or house.
I always called it Oral Valley.
Oral Valley. Oral Valley. Oh, I love that valley.
The best.
But for those that are listening, it's Oro Valley, as in Gold Valley. That's the name. That's what it is out there. Yeah.
I don't know the
Yeah.
correct terminology for it, but yeah, it's definitely.
It's pretty. It's
a-
beautiful area out there. I love it.
They say there's golden in their hills.
That's pretty because it's like right at the. Isn't it like at the westest end of like the Mount Lemon range you can get, right? Is that where it ends right there?
Pretty close, yeah. The other side of the road is another country club, El Conquistador.
El Conquistador.
They're a little bit closer.
Right. Yes. Okay. You're saying all these street names that are coming because now there's a school out there, CDO.
Yeah.
Kent, did you ever skate that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I attended that school.
Is there an
You attended CDO?
Yeah.
Is there an oral school?
The oral board. You got to pass the oral boards to get into oral school.
It's an oral exam.
It was actually pretty oral.
Yeah. Was it a nice school to attend? How many years did you go there?
A year and a half. I started attending as soon as I came back from Safford.
Okay.
Back up there. And then I found out I was behind in credits. And so I started attending another place, San Joaquin. It's like one of those.
Less skatable school.
Didn't you
sounds
go?
like.
Didn't you leave here like your junior year or sophomore?
Sophomore year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and so I attended my junior year there, found out I was behind on credits, and started attending an alternative school. And that was...
An alternative school in Tucson?
Yeah.
Sounds way fucking heavier than
Than ours.
than
Ours was pretty rough.
Yeah, dude.
Rough
Yeah,
characters.
did you ever go to Mount Graham High?
No.
No.
You know what, though? When I started attending that school, I had it down to a point where I only had to go 45 minutes a week.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
So what does that equal in math?
Well, that's what I did in high school.
That was
About
the
45
only class that they made me take was math, and then I started having to attend the math class and then check in with my teacher.
Yeah.
Still once a week.
Wow. So that would 45 minutes a week for school?
Uh,
Doesn't sound bad.
well, the math class was 2 hours, but
The math worked out. 45 minutes. That's good. That's good.
Mayor, there was a football player that played for the Green Bay Packers. I want to say he went out to New York Giants, but he was from Oro Valley. I can't remember his name. I had it on the tip of my tongue right now. But whenever I seen him, I was like, wow, this guy. He was really good. But you know what he fucking did? This guy. Mayor, will you look up the guy that he played defense for Blake Martinez.
Yeah.
So he went over.
Okay.
Yeah. So Blake, you remember hearing that name?
Well, yeah, I got
played-
a buddy at work. He's a Green Bay fan, and
Yeah.
he's got the Martinez fucking.
Yeah. Because he's from here in Arizona.
And he's a Martinez. So,
Oh, it works out.
Yeah.
So he ended up. So they traded him to New York, and then while he was in New York, he realized that he could just trade Pokemon cards and make as much money. So he doesn't play ball anymore.
Smart man.
Can you imagine
Smart.
how much Pokemon? How much is a Pokemon worth? Like,
I've never poked a man in my life. I wouldn't know.
some of the
How much they
old
charge?
originals I heard are worth like $100,000.
100,000
Yeah.
for a Pokemon card.
Yeah.
What do they do? How does a Pokemon work? What do you do?
It's got to be like mint condition, et cetera, et cetera. You
Yeah.
know how cards work.
But what do they do? Like, do they do?
Dude, I don't.
What does a
fucking
baseball
know.
card do? Well, you know what I mean?
What does a debit card do?
I think those are more
Baseball
valuable.
More valuable, yeah.
In my pocketbook, they're more valuable.
Yeah. So I've always wondered, like when I think about this, we've had this conversation before on the show before. Like, did you watch Pokemon when you were a kid?
No.
What about there was Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, definitely.
Did you?
Watch Pokemon?
Yeah.
Not once.
Dragon
I
Ball,
know.
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT.
I always get all of them mixed up. Like
You sure you're not my son's father?
Frigitas and Squirtles, they're all the same. They're all the same. I've seen two guys in the Tucson bus getting a fist fight at like 10 in the morning, drunk as hell, because they were saying that a Super Saiyan could beat a Jedi, and the other guy said, no, they can't. They didn't know each other, and they just started throwing down. Throwing chingazos. We had just left. You remember, downtown, the bus center downtown?
Yeah, I know.
So when we were leaving, these two
Right
started.
around where my attorney's office is.
Squeak! The brakes squeak! Everybody, these guys are just throwing blows. One of them's got a case of beer, the handle ripped off, beers are rolling down the aisle. He's like, Super Saiyans are better than Jedi. It's like, fuck you, no, they're not. Same place. Real quick, sorry, I know I'm just getting real excited because one time I was standing in line. Have you ever used the pisser down there?
No.
It's fucking crazy. It's just like a telephone booth
Like a hole in the wall?
that has STDs. It has to have it. It has to have fucking STDs. You could get an STD from just pissing in that fucking place.
I won't even walk down the sidewalk in front of that bus station.
It's cleaned up. But when we were younger,
But not the pisser.
Not recently.
no, really. I got drunk at the Hotel Congress.
My attorney's right down there. So,
Is it?
Yeah. And,
Is it he?
Yeah,
Is he hot?
he moved. He's totally hot.
Dude, your attorney sounds so hot.
He better be on fire come fucking.
What would you do if the first time you talked to him, you just had a giant boner underneath his slacks?
Trevor Hill, if you're listening to this, you're
Put
a
that
sexy man.
Put that boner away, Trevor Hill. Well, I forgot. No, go on. I'm sorry. You were saying something.
So he was right off of Stone and I forget that little side road. It was like right up the street from the bus station.
Okay.
And we went to the UPS store right across the street.
Right. Okay.
A couple of times for the notary.
Right.
And every time we went, it was just.
Oh, people get fucking.
Yeah.
Well, Rob lived off of Stone too, like Stone.
No,
and
Rob.
Six.
I know exactly. Did I tell you that I ran into Rob Quint in Tucson? Like years after we had not talked.
No.
Get this.
Which Rob?
Martin.
Oh.
Do you remember?
I think he's in jail now or prison.
He's got to
or
be.
something.
There's no way he's not.
Last time I heard, he was trying to get me to accept a collect call, and I was just like not having it right at
Rob
the time.
fucking Martin.
Yeah, he's a wild one. He ended up he got made in the newspaper for shitting and pissing his pants while getting pulled over. Right? Is that the same?
Yeah,
that happened.
Well, he fucking
Hell of a story to tell.
went through a red light.
Well, take it up with Gila Herald. They're the ones who told it.
and fucking just smashed somebody, dude.
Oh, no shit. He hit somebody.
Yeah.
No.
And he was passed out. Just shitting
Shitting and pissing all over him. Did he hurt anybody?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
Rob.
know, man.
Rob.
I don't know. He didn't really do any time, I don't think, for that. Just a little bit, but just jail time. And then after that, like, he was just doing whatever.
He didn't have a criminal record, right? So he probably didn't. Did he have a criminal history? Stupid question.
He does now.
me and him have a lot of history together in the criminal side that have been caught.
But as an adult?
Prosecuted. As an adult, yes.
Hey, did you guys do acid at a Bible camp?
Not me. We didn't do acid. We did.
No way I could do that.
We did.
Okay.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
It was scouts, and we did peyote and weed and
At a Bible-
Goldschlager.
Oh my God, even worse.
That sounds fun. Well, the Goldschlager
at
part.
scout camp, man, and you know we passed out about 2-3 in the afternoon.
After,
And everybody knew we were all fucked up, so they're like, just let them sleep, man. We don't want them up.
After a hard day of scouting around, drunk off Goldschlager and mushrooms, is that what you said?
Peyote.
Peyote.
Yeah.
Got to take a nap at 2 in the afternoon.
Good time.
How old were you?
Take a nap for the next 3 days.
I think I was maybe 14.
14 years old.
Maybe.
Damn. So I was going to bring up, I was bringing up the bus station downtown because one time I was waiting. There was a line to use that pisser, and there was a guy pushing a bike because there's always something happening there, right?
Yeah.
And there was this guy pushing his fucking bike right there downtown, and he was waiting. He was getting up to he was the next in line to get into the restroom, and I was wondering, what's this guy going to do with this fucking bike? Because there's no way he's going to. You can't put it in there while he's shitting or pissing or whatever he's doing. There's just no you can because it's so small. It's such a small booth, and I was like really curious. Like, man, this is going to be interesting. And as soon as the door swings open, it's open. He's getting. I can see he doesn't know what he's going to do, and then somebody else walks up to him like a cholo looking guy, and he says, "Where'd you get this bike?" And the guy that had the bike was like, well, I bought it off some kid. He's like, no, you didn't. You fucking lied. And punched the guy.
And took the bike.
And then took the bike. The problem solved
It solved itself.
the problem. Dude, it was like it was one of those times where I was like, this problem just solved itself right now. And then he went in pissed. He came out like rubbing his jaw like, oh, that fucking hurt. And,
I got an STD.
yeah, this herpes is really hurting my jaw right now. I always think about
That's probably the best story I've heard you tell.
Dude, that's the best one. The guy getting herpes in the jaw
Because he stole a bike.
because he stole the bike. Fucking left herpes, right AIDS, boom. Just
You don't fuck around with cholos, man.
they'll fuck you up. He fucked that dude up, and then he just took off on his bike, and he didn't care. Like he didn't even look back. So that place downtown Tucson.
It's like Debo. Fucking.
Dude, yeah, it's exactly what it was like. He was dressed like a cholo too. He had like the tank top and the long dicky shorts, with, like the high socks.
Yeah.
He saw his bike. He reclaimed it. He immediately knew that was my bike, and nobody was going to tell him differently.
Nobody did tell him.
Just straight took that dude's bike. What's the craziest shit you've seen in public transportation in Tucson, Germany? You think? How often? While you were in Tucson, how often do you take public transportation?
I don't.
Oh,
I lost my license, so I might be forced to take it. But they don't come out to Oro Valley.
right.
They built a bunch of train stops along Oracle.
Train stops.
I'm sorry,
Trolley.
bus stops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, train stops.
Like,
yeah.
holy shit, you're San Francisco.
Hop on the.
You ever have a train on a bus?
If you're having a train on the bus, does it still qualify as a train?
How much are the tickets?
I've never had a bus before.
Yeah, what's a bus? What's the difference between a bus and a train? Like, in the sexual act of running a train, let's run a bus.
Buses are wider.
So yeah, so we.
Well, are they? No,
it
they're
would be
about the
like
same.
double penetration side by side. Dude, that girl got bust right now.
Just she's bussing.
So you've never seen a bus on the train out there, is what you're saying?
No.
All right.
I haven't explored the United States of Moistica too much.
Of Tucson, United States of Tucson, because Tucson's separated by the I-10. Because like downtown's pretty wild. But then
Yeah,
as soon as you get like south of I-10, it's just Mexico. It's North Mexico.
Yeah, you get South Tucson. Yeah, it's North Mexico, like you said.
Hey, but there's the best food in the fucking
Rachel
world.
grew up there, didn't she?
Where are your cross streets? Do you remember?
Valencia and 12th.
Valencia and 12th?
Yeah, she was in
God.
the fucking
Damn, I was
Damn.
just down there the other day.
getting some bloat. No.
No, I'm not even playing. Like I had drove all the way down there to buy a game
Yeah.
from a GameStop.
There's always shit
There's a
for sale.
GameStop down there?
Yeah, off of Valencia and shoot, can't remember
Pretty
exactly
rough
the
rough
cross street,
area.
but yeah. it
Whenever
was-
I'm down there, I just see like rim shops and like the best taco shops.
Get the best
ever.
rim job
Oh, yeah.
ever.
And then like tattoo parlors.
you get a
and
rim job, get some wheels.
getting a rim job while getting a tattoo.
Sometimes the rim job is a tattoo.
Yeah, have you ever heard of people getting their buttholes tattooed and you got to wonder like, how do you do that? No, seriously, I'm curious.
I couldn't
even,
make it.
Even bleached. It's like
We've had this conversation before. Yeah,
Have you listened to that episode?
when you bleach your butthole.
that-
I was under the impression that when you bleached your butthole, you bleached the hairs of your butthole. Jason's taught me that it's the skin itself that you're bleaching.
Yep.
So you can give yourself a red butthole. If I wanted to, if I was drunk enough, I could give myself a red butthole.
I don't know if they like bleach doesn't do red. I don't know.
But
you could dye it, I guess, after bleaching, but
well, because my hair, you can't turn my hair.
a little lip gloss.
Some lipstick. My butthole's getting fucking done up today. You guys want to see my butthole really fast? Dude, I worked.
Mary, what shade is that on your lips? Yes.
Yes. Dude, yeah, so you can literally do whatever you want to your butthole. I've learned
The shade.
it's open game. You can
I mean, just look at Michael Jackson.
right. I mean,
He did his whole body.
Yeah.
bleached his whole body,
Yeah, I'm sure his butthole was wider than mine.
pure as the driven snow.
His lips were whiter than my butthole.
Well, that was the texture of that color was called fentanyl.
Have you guys seen that?
Too soon?
No, well, this happened
It's
in
been like
2009.
12 years.
Yeah. He's just the king of pop, man. And he's got a bunch of fucking murky history, so I don't fucking know. I don't care.
yeah.
All I know is I really enjoy. So remember the Free Willy soundtrack? When you.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Dude, when he breaks that song down, we listened to it the other day because my nephew's like, "Can we listen to some Michael Jackson?" I was like, "We
Who
are."
the fuck asked that?
Bobby.
Oh, goddamn, dude.
Bobby
All
wanted to
right.
hear some Michael Jackson.
We got to get him out to the farm and
But I said if we're gonna listen to Michael Jackson, we're gonna listen to the Free Willy soundtrack.
let's see.
He's like, what the fuck's this? He's like, I want to hear fucking Beat It. I want to hear fucking the Free Willy soundtrack.
Hold on, think about that. His murky history, and one of his most famous tracks was called "Beat It."
Yeah, I think about that not all the time.
all the time.
I'm always thinking about Michael Jackson beating it. All the time.
And Thriller.
Pornhub search history. Oh, Thriller, dude. But yeah, I tell you,
But they're awesome songs.
dude. They're fucking badass.
Phenomenal.
And then you see, it over in like the Philippines, they love Michael Jackson, and they're always like reenacting the Thriller, like Prisoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always see them reenacting like the Thriller dances.
Doing the moonwalk.
Yeah, dude, the moonwalk's fucking rad. I think anybody can do the moonwalk's pretty talented.
Yeah,
have
it's pretty cool.
Have you done it ever?
Yeah, I've tried.
Yeah, I've tried to.
You know, the best I've ever done, I think, was in a full onesie.
A full onesie.
The only way I could ever do it was on a pair of
Rollerblades.
All right.
Or roller skates. I could probably do it on a pair of roller skates or
Pull it off
rollerblades.
better, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta at least have socks.
Wait, I was thinking about. We were talking about Michael Jackson. Oh, so are you guys following these Murtaugh stories?
What the fuck's a Murtaugh?
Yeah.
The Netflix documentary about that crazy family in South Carolina that like murdered a bunch of people.
No.
No, I haven't seen anything.
Well, then I guess that wraps up this conversation. I should see like these.
What's it on?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's like maybe 3 episodes long or 4.
Netflix ain't as chill as it used to
When
be.
when we get done, we're gonna have to exchange numbers because I'm gonna need you to remind me about that.
Oh, for sure,
So
for sure.
when I get home, I can look it up and.
It's a really fucking crazy because almost any documentary's cool if you like allow yourself to like wrap your mind around whatever you're watching.
Yep.
But in this particular documentary, it was like this family that they were all lawyers and they had a lot of money, and they their youngest boy of all these, there were the Murtaughs. I love that this last name just sounded Murtaugh.
So Western.
Yeah,
Murder.
Yeah, murder. Every time they were saying it, they were like the murders.
Murder.
Gumagoo.
But who is that? Who raps that song, Jason?
That's Bone.
Bone Thugs and who?
Well, there it was Bone, and then it became Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, really? It started out as Bone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight Bone.
Straight Bone. And
Straight Bone.
then later,
And
the
then-
Thugs and
later,
Harmony showed
yeah,
up.
Yeah. Then finally they got some Thugs and Harmony.
Finally, it's all coming together. The Bone,
It was just
the Thugs.
Bone first.
And now we got some.
Now we got some Harmony. And then, do you ever hear the story about the guy from like Japan that wanted to meet Bone Thugs and Harmony so bad that he just fucking sold everything he had and flew out to like where they're from Ohio,
And then he got
Cleveland.
murdered.
They're from the Cleveland area.
Then he got murdered. Murdered.
No murder. And he shows up out there and he's like, finally meets them, and it has nothing. I can't go. I don't have any money to do anything. So they actually paid for him to go back home. They paid for his flight. 'Cause
It's like, dude, get out of here. You're crapping our style, man. Following us everywhere. You're not even fucking
Taking them out
helping.
of their
but that's a bold move,
out of their hair.
right? That's a bold move to me. To want, like, if you have a hero that you admire that much, that you're willing to do something that stupid to just see them.
Then you
to
probably
me,
got a mental illness.
that's more than likely.
You know, to be honest, I was questioning the coat that I wore today.
Why's that?
Because I got a Ken Block coat, and he's one of my
Oh, the gentleman that passed.
yeah, he's one of the people that I would have loved to meet. I actually talked to him years ago on social media
Yeah,
about setting up a race on Mount Lemon,
yeah.
and I had my car built for that mountain.
No shit.
So that was my home turf. I felt like I stood a chance,
Right.
you know, but we were trying to get a race sanctioned, and Arizona was like, nah,
Nah.
Hell no. So is it
Not on
Ken?
this
Is it Ken
mountain.
Block or Kent Block?
Ken.
Ken.
No, you could have got it on Mount Graham, dude.
Yeah, that would have been too bad.
They test run, up here on this mountain. They test run a lot of foreign jobs because
Yeah, I've seen that.
yeah.
The first time I drove my car as fast as it could possibly go
Which was?
coming down Mount Lemon.
But how much? What speed?
147.
Yeah, you cannot do that on Mount Graham.
No, we started down the hill at the bottom, and I had
147 mile an hour
yeah.
I've been
in that Honda?
You remember Charlie?
Yeah.
He leaned forward from the back seat and he was like, "Hey, bro,
Slow down.
there's a cattle guard coming up." And I let off, and it was like,
Dude, I've been that fast
and
on
then
a
we
straight
flew
stretch
past the
before.
prison, right?
Yeah.
And there's an officer sitting in a squad car in the,
Pew.
and I'm like, and you just see him,
Yeah, trying to keep.
and I was like, oh hell no. So everybody, I met everybody at the bar at the end of the street there. So
What are we talking about? Mount Lemon?
Mount Graham.
Oh, so the hideaway.
Yeah.
Oh, you went 147 down that straightaway?
Yeah.
Holy shit! There is a fucking cattle guard, and it is a deep one
yeah.
too.
Yeah. I know. Made my butt fucker.
Damn.
So did the
We
officer
always lift
staring
our
at me.
we always lift our feet.
So,
Yeah, we lick our thumbs and touch the ceiling of the truck.
get to the bar, and I'm like, everybody get the fuck out. And I hit the 191 straight to the 10. And I'm like, I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm bye.
Bye. Yeah, I'm not sticking around for this shit.
I've been that fast in a Honda before, dude, and I'll tell you what, he had it all dyno plated and everything, but that fucking thing was still
The last
like
time,
fucking rattling.
You push anything and it's going to start to rattle the
Oh
fucking
my
nuts and
God,
bolts
dude.
on anything.
And
last time I
was
did a
young.
high-speed run in mine, I did 167 on the 10 through Phoenix.
In that same Honda, that red Honda?
That's
and I
fucking
smoked
fast.
a couple of guys on 600s.
What did you have underneath the hood that would push it that fucking fast? What was it?
A lot.
Yeah. It didn't look. It did we went skating our last time we hung out. We went skating.
I didn't have that much done to it then.
Okay, but even then, when I got in that car, I said, "This feels like it could push some fucking weight if it needed to."
Yeah,
we were just driving around the neighborhood.
So I started with safety stuff. You know, like I did brakes first, and then suspension. I did some stiffening braces.
The right course of
Right.
Yeah, you don't want all engine and then fucking
Yeah.
no brakes. It's
Fucking drum brakes.
So I ran through the whole safety list first, and then I put a supercharger, bigger injectors, and a tune on it. And then I had the supercharger rebuilt, and I turned the boost up, but I haven't put it back on the car yet.
Do you still have that car?
Yeah.
That's not the one you drove up to Morenci a few years back, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
when
because
the-
I looked
the one
under
that
the
broke
hood.
down on me.
Yeah, yeah.
The belt tore apart on it.
So you ended up at the farm in it. You took that car on the dirt road out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been to the farm.
been to the farm.
Probably what broke
Yeah,
it.
well,
Yeah. Typically, like your son had a little, like a compact car that he used to drive out, and I always thought, like,
Yeah, it's still over there.
what a horrible investment.
It's waiting. Yeah, I told him, I said, dude, you're living out here, man. And then you get a black car.
Yeah, right.
on a
Which is
dirt
even
road.
fucking worse.
Of course, I bought a black fucking car when I went shopping, too.
So,
I'd set mine up for speed bumps about 8 inches, 9
Right.
inches tall. So
Fuck yeah.
I had clearance still, but it was
Yeah.
still hard and
Right.
like on the
So you
rails or
wouldn't
whatever.
trash your fucking pans.
Yeah.
is Charlie still in New Mexico?
No. He's in Montana now. Or,
Montana.
I'm sorry, not Montana, Missouri.
Okay,
Missouri.
Those are two different.
I'm sorry, I saw the M.O. in my head and I was like, Montana.
Mo, murder, mo.
They're all the same
Yeah.
after you get
He's
past
actually
New Mexico.
He's got his medical card and he's been cultivating. He actually won a competition.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, cultivating marijuana.
Yeah.
Meredith the Wanna.
So he's got. Well, you gonna pull some out?
I can show you a picture.
Yeah.
Pull
Yeah.
some out.
Yeah, he's been sending me
sweet man.
pictures.
Yeah, I want to see this. What kind of buds are we talking here?
He's a mad scientist, bro.
Is he? Is he still doing the electrician thing?
Yeah.
Good.
Actually,
Good for
they
him.
actually just put him up to a foreman.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
making
well.
pretty good.
Good for him. Good for Charlie.
Good money.
Good for you, Charlie.
Yeah. I'm definitely proud of the man. I still talk to him like every day too.
Yeah.
Easily.
Hell of a guy.
Yeah, and as a kid, I mean, he's done better than I thought he would. But of course, a lot of people
no.
say that about me.
Yeah. Charlie was. Yeah.
He was a whole nother story too. I mean, we met on the football field fighting in full gear.
Oh, really? That's how you two became buddies?
Yeah, and you remember Coach Beebe?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he came over and was like, "Where's the fight?" Just like he did in the locker room with Jared Decker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Years later.
You know, I was just gonna say, I
Couple years
remember
later, like-
you fought Chad Pinrod behind the Western Auto, and I don't remember a lot. My fate, like the part that sticks out to me the most, is that this guy had and I don't know where Chad is these days. I hope he's doing good. This is not applied on him in any way, but he had like a cigar in his mouth. And he walked up to you and he said, "Are you the guy that wants it? Or are you the kid that wants?" And I remember you punched the cigar straight down, like so, like you punched the cigar straight. Like you, it wasn't like you didn't throw you threw a perfectly lined jab that it almost looked like it put that cigar in his mouth.
It did.
And then you guys started to tumble around, and then somebody broke it up. And I was like, "Dude, that was one of the most."
Then he choked to death on a fucking cigar.
That was,
No,
that's still one of my funniest fight stories to tell too. So.
he just because he had the cigar in his mouth and he was pointing straight. It was perfectly lined up for the punch. Let me see. Can I see? I want to. Good. It looks like a Christmas tree. Can I see?
But that's just a bud. That's just a bud,
That's just
buddy.
the tip of one.
That's just the tip.
Wait. Can you see? Wow.
Yeah.
So he cultivates these.
Hold on, let me show you the winning pick.
So where he works, they allow him to smoke.
Well, it's a fucking.
He's out of medical card, dude.
But who does he work for?
I don't know exactly who he meant.
But he's a grower.
But here,
man.
here you
What
go.
happened?
This one goes up to his elbow.
Why?
Because illegal activities.
We got restricted already. Dude, that is,
We're
yeah.
badass, bro.
Can you start it again?
No,
We're badass.
you can't go back live till 11 a.m.
Wow, that was quick.
Dude, how long did we make? How many, did we get any likes or anything?
Yeah, I mean, we've been sharing it on Facebook. People have been coming to watch it.
Fuck them.
Everybody just
Fuck
saw
'em.
that picture and they were like,
Fight the
this.
power.
Dude, what did we say? Was it
That's the thing. What the hell did we even say?
It's
Fucking Karens. God
I
damn,
don't think they're
dude.
being reported. I think it's keywords that they pick up.
AIDS?
So it's
Herpes? Punch? Drugs?
Old
probably punch.
old criminal activity? Like what?
This
is-
Be like,
We're
this
just
is
telling
fake.
stories.
Oh, we're telling so people don't get punched on TikTok.
Telling stories from like 20 years past.
So we gotta fucking be super clear about this. That
We were on TikTok Live.
TikTok Live and Jeremy punched somebody 20 years ago. Zero ramifications.
He was a minor at the time, probably.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everybody across the street on Main Street already knew about it before I made it over there.
Right.
I mean, this shit
Before
makes it
either of us
Oh,
made it
yeah.
over there.
You know,
Dude,
we're
news
talking
traveled.
about stuff that has been reported on newspapers, and here we are fucking getting restricted by TikTok already.
TikTok. TikTok hates us. We should make a T-shirt that says TikTok hates. Are you shitting me?
Yes! Yes.
Are we back on?
No.
No.
Like 10 minutes.
We gotta wait 10 minutes.
Yeah, to check yourself.
Oh! That wasn't a long restriction at
No,
all.
okay. So let's see how many times we can get kicked off TikTok in one day. How many TikTok boots can we get before they give us the big boot?
I don't know, but who the fuck would, like,
Did
you
you-
don't want to listen, don't listen.
Did you guys hear that they're talking about restricting it, like taking it
Even
off
more,
all of U.S. devices?
What, the TikTok?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That'd be really shitty because I've worked really hard to get 1,000 followers.
Because it's a Chinese entity.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a couple of videos I posted up that I thought were just minuscule.
Dude, but
I've
you
got
never
so many views.
You never know, man. It's like, and it's just one thing
Maybe we're getting too many views, bro. We're too,
where we're exploding.
yeah, too fast. We exploded in TikTok.
Exploded.
There you go.
I'm glad I didn't get exploded.
That's up to his elbow.
Holy shit, dude. Mary, look at this bud.
Can't believe we got kicked. That's
Very-
dumb.
Can I say marijuana? Can we?
You're not live.
Can we say marijuana? Can we say marijuana?
I don't think
Can
we say
you gotta
marijuana?
have like key, like,
Marijuana.
yeah.
Man, I've seen a and you got to say corn instead of the other
Yeah.
We just
Corn
Oh,
instead of what?
And you gotta say unalive.
Oh, I love adult corn.
Yeah.
say. What about
Yeah,
pot?
you can't say death.
oh man.
Can't say what can we say?
Like death, blood.
De-
It's gotta be
Hey,
unalive.
we're already kicked again. No, no.
We're gone already. We were on TikTok for 5 minutes.
Jeez, Rachel, get it together.
So we're talking about things we can't say while saying them on TikTok will get you kicked off TikTok.
This is what you can't say.
He's growing all that?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's beautiful. So let me ask you guys this. Or do you use CBD oils, or have you?
I have some creams for some of my pains and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But
try
I'm gonna.
this.
Yeah, have you ever? I guess we're gonna. I would like to. So let's wait till the end of the show. Actually, I want to talk to you about something. Just a cream. But anyhow, so have you ever? What was it? Oh, have you ever done any hallucinogenic drugs? It's always my favorite question to ask. Any?
Oh yeah.
What, like mushrooms?
Mushrooms, LSD.
LSD?
MDMA.
Oh, wait. Say it again.
MDMA.
You did it. You did it. What was that like?
Euphoric.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was LSD like?
Euphoric with hallucinations.
Oh,
DMT. What a DMT, like?
And no, I've never tried DMT actually.
Well, it's pretty euphoric as well. It's pretty.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got a buddy that was making tea for a while.
Anyway, you just drink it and have a like. What happens?
He told me basically it's like a what do you call it? spiritual.
Sure, okay.
So you'll basically, he was telling me you'll see like people that you've known in the past that are gone.
DMT?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I've
That's
done
the stuff that comes out of the tree bark, right?
well.
No,
yeah,
I think it's a different.
Well,
that's-
there's like several different types of DMT.
There's DMT in your
You can
head
extract
already.
it from a certain tree.
okay,
that-
the
that's-
root.
really rare.
That's what he was talking
And then
about.
there's the buffa.
Yeah.
It's from the Sonoran Desert Frog. Toad.
Toad.
Oh, okay.
And
Have you ever? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
and I hear the toad is actually the most potent DMT you can get, and I believe it because that's the only one I've done.
Supposed to only, well,
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
my buddy, the one thing he said.
Did you lick the toad?
No. It was pre-milked, so like,
Oh, okay.
so they milk it,
It
and
was
they dry it
pre-milked.
out. They milk
How do
out
you
the
milk a
glands.
toad?
Yeah, I'll show you. No,
Did you milk it?
No. And then they dry it out, and it's like by the time you get it to you to ingest or smoke or whatever, it's like a crystal kind of
Crystal
form.
meth.
Oh, okay.
It looks like crystal meth.
Well, you're saying
It does look like a crystal meth almost.
So can I ask you this? And this might sound inappropriate. I hope that this doesn't get us kicked off TikTok Live. But
Again.
what happened again? So it could, and I mean serious. If you put that on your butthole, you think you would get high?
I believe so.
Oh,
I believe so.
Supposed to be
You
the
know,
fastest way to ingest
Yeah.
anything.
Is it?
Yeah.
When we were in high school, girls would dip tampons in alcohol,
And then put it up their
butthole.
in their butt.
buttholes.
Yeah.
They're kinky. That's kinky. That's crazy.
You gotta
Shit, babe.
introduce me to these
Crazy.
girls.
Putting vodka up the butt
Damn.
for history class.
Saturdays.
I actually heard this was like a college thing.
Hi, Mr. Johnson.
Hello, Mr. Jenkins.
Don't even smell like
And
alcohol.
then just flip the fuck out for no reason. You hate me, don't you?
Are you gonna give me a D or the D?
Or that, and then just start lighting up a cigarette. Can you play some Garth Brooks, please?
Imagine Amanda all drunk like that in college.
To see somebody get drunk without drinking like that, like over a period of time, would be so interesting.
Right, you just go to the bathroom, shove a tampon up your ass, and then come back.
I mean, they do what they call butt chugs.
Oh yeah, I've seen that like Thrasher King of the Road, where they put the tube up someone's butthole. Now,
Or the bottle.
I don't know how you
Or the-
chug. How do you chug
Just the-
lug
just
in
the
your
tip.
butt?
just the tip. Oh yeah, just stick the tip and just the tip. Hey, just the tip, please, just the tip, just the tip.
I don't know. I think you have to get it at least that far in.
Yeah, because then it would just spill all over your
Because isn't
butt.
the wall like it's
Yeah,
like
it's called the vault. And you know how I know this?
the vault?
Okay. So I've been watching a lot of Letterkenny lately, and they actually touch on this subject.
The touch the butthole.
They touch on the butt.
The vagina encases the penis,
Okay.
the whole penis,
Okay.
like this loaf of bread. Whereas the butthole is only covered by this bagel.
What?
So you're saying
only
after
getting
you get
stimulation from that
so after you
fat
get
spot.
past that much, it's just a fucking void.
It's just a shithole.
Yeah, I heard.
I see what you're saying.
Pretty shitty
Okay.
place.
Okay. I'm glad. So, people learn a lot on this show. I think I've had people tell me before that they've actually learned a lot of
We're
shit on
pretty
this show.
educational,
Yeah, I mean, we could totally double as an educational podcast on top,
even if we're wrong. But so is our education.
but so is
system,
Wikipedia,
so-
and they're still a fucking thing. So
right,
we just-
right.
Let's start.
That's where I get the moist
The
cracks from.
Yeah.
The moist cracks.
The
moist cracks.
Yeah.
Wikipedia,
What, you never been to the Rocky Mountain Moisters?
the Rocky Mountain moistures. Did we kicked off again?
No,
I think
we
it
were about
died.
to be able to go live again.
Oh, okay. We're about to be able to go live again.
Let's get it all out now.
Butthole, porn, butthole punch, porn, butthole punch, drugs, butthole punch. All right,
All right, guys.
all right, we're good.
Hallucinogenics.
I don't know. We'll figure this out, I guess. TikTok is regulating us, man.
Dude, fuck them. Fuck that. We're punk rockers. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Unless they take away our TikTok live. Please don't do that.
Don't do it.
It's taken a long time to get there, man.
That's weird.
Just-
and we got kicked off right
Yeah.
away.
I figured that.
You can go live with
Wait, are we still being? Can we go live?
It's not letting me.
Well,
no. Well,
give
we
it some
tried.
time, I guess.
Bummer.
Try it again. Can you boost? Boomer. So we.
I'm fucking with it. Go ahead.
So anyhow, guys. So that was.
I'm gonna hide for a second for undisclosed.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Do what you gotta do,
Do,
man.
do what you got to do. That's the first time it's happened.
Yes.
So we're not on live, so we can talk about this. Jeremy is giving Jason a blowjob right now. Bleh.
I'm not live.
Oh shit!
I'm like, oh damn, are you live?
Yeah.
Oh, how did you get live?
I on my profile.
Oh well,
But how
yeah,
come they didn't ding you then?
I don't know.
because everybody loves Mary.
Yeah, right. We got to.
Nobody loves. Are you
Us.
kidding me?
It's just Levi and Jason.
Isn't that the name of a show?
Nobody kicks women for nothing. I don't think, dude. Because
Because you're a woman.
Because they be showing all kinds of stuff on the Tic Tac.
Yeah, we are just talking about this. Remember, like getting yoga.
My daughter hates it when I say that.
Okay.
So remember, like we were talking about. Oh, we got to stop.
No, you can.
Can we? Are we live?
You're gonna be. Yeah.
Okay, so get it out. Buttholes, drugs, buttholes, punch. Sorry, we're gonna get kicked off again. Sorry.
No, you got it right on time.
Right on
It was
time.
right at the. We're doing
on
3, 2,
time.
1.
Right on time.
Okay. Right on
I'm
time.
regulating you.
Oh my God! All the
bad.
regulators.
Mount up.
It's a clear black night in the black night. Oranges on the street,
Orangey.
shining into.
I see a lot of fishing poles over here. You like fishing?
Yeah. Well, we've been
He
getting.
likes pulling.
Yeah, we've been trying. I've caught more turtles than anything. Yeah, go for it.
River turtles.
So, and you're an avid fisherman. Did you run and meet up with Ches?
Yeah.
Did you guys get a fish together?
I texted him this morning telling him I was going to be out here
Yeah.
because he's back in town, right?
Yeah. He lives here in.
Ches.
Yeah, Ches. Oh, the guy. He was Ches on our show. He was the one that was in prison and met DMX.
Oh yeah.
Ches was on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he went to prison and he'd met DMX in prison.
He
Gotta
taught me
listen.
how to do that.
Gotta listen to all
Where'd
the
you get
episodes.
that? What lake is that?
Silverbill. That lake I got in trouble at.
That's a big ass fucking fish.
Yeah, it was actually kind of small.
Oh,
What-
you
is that
zoomed up,
catfish?
you kind of
Yeah.
You churched it up, yeah.
Where do they get cat? Is that doesn't run? It doesn't flow?
I just had $1 billion idea.
What is it? Let's hear it.
A fucking filter for your fish
Dude, and
to
then,
make them look so much bigger than what they are. Dude,
What you do is you hold it up to your face
and it looks bigger.
and it looks bigger. Or you hold it way out.
I hold my wiener up to
You
somebody's
my face.
and it's
So-
not that much
So
bigger.
look, like, give me that bottle of water real quick.
This one?
No, the big one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the big bottle.
Oh, the big bottle. Okay.
So when you hold it like this, it looks
Bigger.
normal size. When you hold it like this,
Oh,
look at the camera.
It's the old trick of the eye.
but a fish filter,
Fish filter.
dude.
It's a
I'm
great-
telling
I
you,
mean-
it's a pretty good idea. Somebody's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's my.
I've-
All you're gonna see is monsters.
Did you
from
eat
now
that?
on.
Can I show the camera?
Yeah,
Did
that's
you?
my PB out there.
Whoa, shit. Wait. Sorry.
What is that? A shark?
Damn, that's huge, bud. What were you fishing with?
That was 38 inches and 18 pounds as a record for that.
It's a
lake.
good cat.
Wow, what
That's
were
a
you
cat, right?
Yeah.
What kind of bait were you using?
Stink bait. It's
Stink
called.
bait.
What kind of cat did you?
It's called
is that
striker.
Is that a striker?
Striker bait.
Oh no, the cat. What is the cat
That's a
called?
blue.
Is that a blue?
Yeah, it's blue.
Look like a blue. It's too
That's all. They,
big.
that's all they stock the.
They stock them. That's the point. That's what I was trying to get at.
That's
Okay.
fucked up.
'Cause he-
I'm used to river fishing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where I get
They don't
right.
stock that.
The river stocks itself.
I went up north to. Oh shoot! What's the lake up there? Bartlett.
Bartlett Lake. Where's that at? Remind me.
It's like.
Have you been up?
You know, it's one of those lakes.
One of
It's
them.
one of those ones over there. It's just
up
outside
north.
of the Phoenix area.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's still like in this elevation. It's not up like on the mountain.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah, it's a
can't
bigger
have
lake,
cats
and then
up
they've got a dam at the back end where, and that lake actually has the state record for cat.
Really? What's
Yeah,
that? How
man.
big?
It was
Yeah,
48 pounds.
48 pounds?
Yeah,
I've been told that once I get...
Oh wait, that's the state record. I don't know about that.
No, well, it's the official state record.
Really?
Somebody else caught another fish there. 89 pounds.
Yeah, I've heard
But
of
they didn't-
50 plus.
But they didn't weigh it? Or they didn't get officially weighed?
they just
Nope.
didn't get it fucking checked
They
out.
filleted and ate it before
Right.
Fishing
Right. It's
Game
what we
showed
do
up.
here. You know, like
I wondered-
I catch 20 pounders. I used to catch them all the time.
They start losing their flavor after they
right.
start getting big enough. But, I mean, if you got that much meat, you may as well fucking eat it.
Yeah, I kept it just on principle.
Wow.
But I've heard of 60 pounders out of our river, like easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cade
Like,
Good. Cade Good's always pulling
Well,
a big...
right. And then remember that one that almost drowned fucking Brandis? Jim?
Jim? Oh, no. What
He
happened?
was hand fishing.
Yeah?
Oh, he was noodling?
Yeah.
Noodling's so scary.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
But I heard he was. I wasn't there,
Okay. So this is...
but I did hear it, and it was some years back.
Uh-huh.
And this thing, like, he got in its fucking mouth, and the fucker wouldn't let him go. Like, took him and spun him around.
Wow.
Like, he had to have help
To pull him...
to get out because it was drowning him.
I saw a video.
Is what I
Wow.
heard. It's what I heard. Jim, if I'm wrong, fucking come tell
Well,
me.
you know what I've been
I
told
mean?
is about noodling, the true danger of it, on top of being in water, drunk, with, like, really
Yeah.
you're probably not making the best decisions, is the fact that if you stick your hand in those holes, that if there's a beaver in there,
Well,
if they get you
that's
right at the
more,
knuckle,
yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
just take your finger clear off.
Well, yeah, and that's more where I live. I've seen beaver tracks really close to my place, but up like Lower Eagle.
Yeah.
Like there, I've seen.
Oh, I've seen-
I've fucking seen.
joke, beavers?
Like
Yeah, I've seen-
4
there's-
fucking
Arizona?
foot- Yes,
There-
yes. I said the same fucking thing when I first moved.
real
up
quick,
there.
I just wanted to say this too. So when there's a dam over by, where like the fire department trains south of or north of the bridge. Like if you go right, they've got that giant tower where the firemen.
Oh yeah.
So back there, me and Brian Smith and like the Chad, and when we used to, there's like a little dam back there. They convert this water to these to the properties out here. Well, one day, me and Alex, our guest from yesterday or last show, he Vessels, we were we were walking on the dam, and at the bottom of the dam, you'd seen that it was like 3 or 4 beaver had gotten sucked underneath, and just their fat little feet were hanging out in their tails.
Weren't you telling me this story?
Yeah, Alex was telling it.
Oh,
yeah, it was Alex telling that fucking story.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's true.
they certainly exist. Is that Charlie?
Bear Cup. That's the winning picture. I was.
Wow. He looks exactly the same.
Yeah, he's just salt and pepper now.
Ageless.
Yeah, that's,
Fucking lucky.
but yeah, so there is beaver.
All right.
You know what else I heard too is that up in Flagstaff area that there's otter. That they're rare, but that people have seen otter.
Sea otters?
No, they're river otters,
River.
creek otters.
Correct.
Have
Correct.
you, have
Correct
you
otters.
seen otters?
I've not seen otter. No, not here.
Only on the otter banks.
I've seen them on the popsicle, on the sleeve of the popsicle. I've seen them,
There you
and
go.
then
Otter pops.
Otter pops.
There's a rare one.
Oh, that looks blue.
It's a blue cat, but it's a albino.
Where'd you? Wow. Where'd you get
Albino
that?
blue cat. So it's a white cat. It's a white cat.
Albino blue. That's crazy.
No shit. Yeah.
Wow.
It looks
Wait,
more
where-
like a mud,
Where are you fishing at now?
like an albino mud cat.
Actually,
is what-
haven't been out in a while. I really want to go, but I'm trying to.
Lay low.
Yeah, stay out of trouble. So I basically sit on
So
the
you
edge
came
of my bed
here.
and watch TV. Play with my RC car that I just got, and then I bought a video game yesterday.
Oh, is that where you went down in the hood?
You know what you need,
Yeah.
man? You need a kid. You want one? We got like a bunch running around here.
I've been talking to this girl actually.
Does she want a kid too?
She's really pretty and she seems really sweet, but I'm still
They all seem sweet.
I'm still skeptical.
Dude, yeah, they're just catfishing you.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought too. That's why.
That's why I'm here today and
That's
not
why
with
we're
her.
still just talking.
You mentioned get a kid.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Okay. That's what that sounds like.
So the last time that I hung out with you, I think was so you've been to the meat rack.
Yep.
So Jeremy went to the meat rack, and you had a girlfriend. I can't remember her name now, but she's very sweet.
I can't say her name.
Oh, okay. On the show?
Nah.
Okay.
She requested I don't mention it, but you remember her though.
Oh,
Yeah.
was she the same one?
The ex. Yeah.
She brought. Well, I remember she was.
Well, she listens to us.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's the one that told me about this.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He
I'm
didn't
not even kidding.
How'd she find out about it?
I don't know.
So she found about Are You Shitting Me, and then she sent it to you?
She told me about it. Yeah. We still talk. We're kind of like pen pals.
Yeah.
So we still
it's pretty
talk.
fucking cool, man.
That is fucking really cool.
She's rad.
She's
a
so
rad
cool.
person.
So she brought. I remember, I tend to judge people like.
She wasn't too rad to me.
Well, I seen her be pretty.
Did me just fine. I'm just kidding.
Jeez. Wait, are we kicked off yet?
Oh, not yet.
No, we're not
You
kicked
know
off.
what's funny is she's gonna listen to this and she's
Yes.
gonna know exactly who we're talking
Oh, we're not saying names, so she.
Nah, but she's a cool person, man.
No, she is. So I remember we were all at the meat. Did you get branded at the meat rack or no?
about. No, I never got branded.
Yeah. She brought everybody.
I would have got branded.
I know you would have. Where would you have gotten branded, you think? In the leg? The arm?
Probably the arm.
He got sued. He was on Mari. The owner, Jim.
He was on Maury?
Yeah.
Like the show?
Yeah.
How did he get sued for branding people?
For branding people, and
It was their choice.
Yeah, that you got to sign something that said you can get branded. Mary had a friend that was on Mari too. He had one leg. He had a fake leg in Chicago. He was a little kid, and I guess, and I don't know. I hope I don't butcher the story too badly, but from what I remember hearing is that this kid is just like a punk kid who was a piece of shit, and he didn't have a leg. That's not why he was a piece of shit. He just happened to not have a fucking leg.
He just happened to be a piece of shit.
Was
Just happened
one
to be a
le-
piece of shit too.
Yeah, one-legged piece of shit.
Yeah, I hate those people.
So, and
He
he was,
was
like,
a piece of shit before he lost his leg.
Take his
That's
leg
probably
away.
why he lost his leg.
well, I don't know why he lost his leg, but he had a prosthetic.
You take the flags off the trains, so you got to jump on the train.
Oh, so that was his job.
Oh.
No, that's what we used to do as kids.
And he lost it jumping on a train.
So he's a piece of shit.
So he got sucked under. That's the second person I've met in my life. Because
The one girl.
The one girl
Yeah,
here that
yeah.
she lost her leg doing the same
When
thing.
I was a runaway, me and Rachel, we actually stayed with her.
The
And her
one-legged girl?
boyfriend- Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I never met her, but I heard
See her around
so
often.
many stories.
Yeah,
about
she's
her.
pretty wild.
Yeah, she's wow.
I heard that she'd steal liquor. She'd fight. Like she was like
I stole liquor too. I stole liquor when I was living with her for a week.
When I just said that out loud, I realized that's not that crazy. But when I was younger, when I was younger, that was like the threshold of craziness. You know, like 16 or like
You
14.
lost your leg,
dude.
trying to jump a train.
You lost your leg and you steal liquor? You're crazy. So
How do you run?
The whole thing was that train only went 25.
Yeah.
So somehow,
Exactly.
so in a very odd twist and turns of events, she lost her leg. But so Mary's, is this your friend or not really a friend, but some guy? There was a car full of. We'll call them bad motherfuckers. We're driving by, and this kid like flipped him off or something, like "fuck you guys," and probably made a racial slur or something to get his ass kicked.
Sure,
And then
sure.
and then this car stops, and out of the car gets a bad motherfucker, right?
With
and
a chainsaw. And he just
cuts off the other leg. So he walks in. No. He was on Maury. This is on Maury. This is Bob's Burgers Halloween special. Treehouse of Horrors. So this fucking bad motherfucker pushes this kid down and takes his prosthetic leg off of him and beats him over the head with it. So
if you're gonna beat up a cripple, you gotta do that.
I mean, well, he had it fucking coming.
That's funny because my dad used to
stole
tell
it,
me,
too.
"I'm gonna rip your arms and legs off and beat you over the
Oh,
head."
yeah,
with
I got
bloody
that.
stumps."
Yeah. Wait, they stole the prosthetic leg from him?
Yeah.
Oh, so they stole the prosthetic. That was a little fucked
After
up.
beating him,
That's a little too far. But
Yeah.
fucking great.
But Maury's so full of shit. When they're on there, he's like in his collared shirt. He's like, "We're playing Foursquare."
Yeah, bullshit. You had it coming, dude.
So
obviously.
remember you're saying that like even in the so like they showed the footage of this kid in black and white and he's reading a book in his collared shirt.
Oh yeah.
Painting this picture of this innocent fucking kid who just got beat over the head with his own leg. Yeah.
Fucking CNN News.
Right. So bullshit.
Yeah.
We all know the fucking story. But
Paid actors. Did you
so-
see this recently on the fucking news?
What's that?
So it had all these bodies lined up in Ukraine that were all covered in shit. And
Yeah.
somebody's going over and covering,
Yeah.
And this guy gets up, like
Sits up out from underneath the cover.
sits up, it's all squirming and shit, and they come back over.
No, lay down. You're not supposed to be moving. What are they implying? That there's more?
That there's more bodies, the more people
they're
that are
supposed to be.
dying, that they're not really at the front lines, or they're just.
What do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm trying to. I don't know.
I don't know,
But none of them tell the truth.
they're trying to say this is the body count, and they had just rows of bodies.
Implying that Russians are dying or Ukrainians are dying.
Ukrainians, yeah,
Looking like a pile of.
yeah. It's all propaganda, man.
Have you heard of the Wagners?
We don't know because we're not there.
Yeah, exactly.
It was looking like a pile of people from World War
right,
II or whatever.
right,
With
Like old footage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they're
Oh.
and Ukrainians are fucking hell all of that. Jesus Christ! You're right. It is a political box.
That's a political box. I call that the political box
man.
because every fucking time he pulls out this little box of wine, he gets political. Never fails. Like, it never fails, dude. We'll be fucking like, oh, yeah, we were kids. We were putting rocks up our butt. And he's like, glug, glug, glug. Fuck Obama.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Fucking, let's go, Brandon. Like, dude,
Trump.
dude, relax. Put the box of wine down. You're getting out of hand.
Vote for me,
Yeah.
president.
I think you'd make a great president. I've always thought that.
I think so.
Honestly,
I think
dude,
I could run a country.
What is it called? Idiocracy?
Yeah.
Yo, we
That
talk
would
about
do
that all the time.
Perfect president.
Dude,
Oh,
Camacho?
President Camacho.
They're watering all the plants with Gatorade.
Hey, I did hear this one.
What are you talking about? Water, like from the toilet?
I have heard this one TikTok that says that girls can't make a machine gun noise with their mouth.
Yes,
Now, is this true, Rachel and Mary? Is this true?
Faith came very close because we tested it on the kids, and she was probably the closest.
And she was raised around.
Can you
around
guys
her
please
cousins.
try
They were boys.
No.
for us?
Rachel,
No?
can we try? Will you try and make the machine gun sound?
She says.
I've been doing this my whole life. I like pick up a stick, well run, and you go. Yeah, that's what you all.
I mean, that's how they do it in rap songs, right?
So, can you try, Mary?
Even
I don't want to.
Get into my microphone and give it a shot. Do it, man.
with the Beretta is.
Come on.
Go ahead, let's hear it.
No.
No, that was it. She just made the sound. There you go. I mean, it's in your. That was. I mean,
something there.
I'd have probably
There's
bullied you
something
if you were a
there.
little kid and I was a little kid. I'd have been like, "Fuck that. That was weak. That's weak. You're bringing that weak game."
My ass can make better fucking sound.
Dude, that was a perfect first sound. Can we get one more of those?
This is getting out of hand. Oh, we've been banned again.
Hateful behavior. And now you guys can't get live again until March 11th.
God almighty.
Jeez.
Hateful behavior. What did we say?
What did we do that was hateful?
Oh my gosh, man! TikTok's out of
Attacks,
control.
Threats, incites of violence,
What?
slurs.
Slurs.
It's because we
Slurs,
talked about
okay.
Ukraine. It's because we talked about Ukraine,
That is
probably.
Hateful ideology.
Yeah.
What did we say?
Like, fuck Obama. No, I don't.
Oh, because we joked about politics. We can't even joke, dude. That is.
Do you agree with this decision? No.
You can't go to TikTok court right now, man.
Yeah, court's in session. Dude, we have been. This is terrible.
That's so crazy that we can't like. I feel like we're even churching it up right now.
Yeah, like this ain't even nothing yet.
Dude, the old lady, the ex-old lady is going to
'Cause it was
crack
just-
up.
We just got fucking banned twice.
got banned twice on TikTok in less than a fucking hour. God almighty.
On our episode.
I'm sorry.
like,
It's my fault.
not likely.
I'm black.
Not likely. It was probably me and Leva that turned up the.
Can I see my phone at least? So we're gonna go. Let's go live. We're gonna go live on Instagram. Hold on.
The old Insta bang.
All right, hold on now. Just want to get crazy.
All right, bound.
Okay. Let's see.
You know what? Fuck TikTok.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, TikTok's a shit.
All right. Let's see.
Dude, I've never even like.
It's only good for.
All right. So will you put us back up there?
That's all I watch.
So let's. Hey. So guys, just for anybody who's listening or anybody who cares to listen.
Man, we worked so hard to get on TikTok,
And right. So fucking.
and then banned.
So for our listeners right now, that we're gone live for on
Insta bang.
Instagram. Hey guys, so everybody on there's nobody watching.
Not yet.
Okay, let's wait because I want to explain this. That's crazy. We got kicked off TikTok twice in an hour.
And dude, I didn't even say rape once.
We're gonna get.
I thought we got it all out of our system.
Yeah, we did. Remember we said everything.
I
We
raped all I could.
punch drugs. Like we just said everything we could. So that looks like so on what's up Instagram? So just so you guys know on Instagram that are out there or watching currently, we were just kicked off TikTok live twice in 1 hour. So that's got to be some kind of fucking record, I would imagine.
I don't know, man. Like
It's
I don't.
gotta be my fault.
I don't see.
What did you did? This is like it's that Jeremy guy.
It's Jeremy's fault.
Good Lord, dude!
I will blame it on him.
All that work to get on.
We'll have a
It's
different guest next time.
It's that
TikTok.
fucking victory.
Yeah, look at him! Look at him right there! Look
Look at that guy right
Get him the
there.
fuck out of there!
Look at his glasses.
I would like
Look
to-
at his glasses. It's
He just looks rich and that white power.
Rich and white. Fuck them.
privileged and.
So I want to imagine that there's a giant television screen somewhere at the TikTok headquarters, and they're just watching us, and they're just waiting, and they say banned, or they slap the button like they do like on the memes.
the big big red button.
Yeah, banned.
I don't know how. Like we got to look into the rules because they never gave me any rules on
TikTok. So if anybody was curious,
So what's the rules?
Well, right now we're on Instagram Live, so
we not talk about fucking.
You can't.
anything
Nothing.
that's
Stop
ever
talking-
happened
ever. You can't talk about anything ever at all.
As long as it's nonsense, I can talk about.
Well, no, because that was nonsense. We fucking said all of it's nonsense. We just went fucking. We've been an hour and 1 minute and 45 seconds of fucking straight nonsense.
But I did. But as soon as I started talking about fake fucking bodies on CNN,
They said. But that's all it takes. We're about to get kicked off fucking.
I think I fucking saw that shit
Dude, we're-
on TikTok.
Well, don't fucking. Oh well.
Let's stop talking because you're going to end up being banned on all
We're gonna get kicked off TikTok or Instagram too, guys.
So what are we gonna do now?
So all right, let's talk about
a little
what.
tone down.
Let's make a list.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Hey! Way out of fucking line, man. Way out of fucking line. Don't you?
Hey,
don't
Biden likes ice cream.
Don't you say his
Don't
name.
You like ice
Don't
cream?
you assume his taste in fucking ice cream. What do you fucking think this is? Huh?
God damn.
Let's make a list of things we can talk about.
You can say goddamn. I know that.
We're gonna go ahead.
That won't ban you.
I'll look into the rules.
Let's look into things we can.
We're
and
gonna
can't.
have to. That's like fucking days away.
Told you.
At
No,
least, but
On
we'll
our-
be back for the next episode.
We'll be back live on. We just gotta watch what we say, I guess. So what? Let's recap really fast. I
Hopefully
talked
I
about
can
somebody
watch it.
getting punched in a fucking bathroom stall and getting herpes from it. So that could that.
No.
Because it was after that.
Yeah, it was way after that.
So we talked about
was
your
like
ex-girlfriend in the bar. You didn't get branded. It couldn't be that.
No.
Maybe.
Oh, the guy
Maybe.
getting beat with his leg.
Oh, the guy getting beat up with his own leg. That could have been.
He had
Or
it coming.
the girl.
Or the girl that. Oh yeah, fuck. We gotta watch ourselves.
Touched on
See,
both
I
of
told you
those.
guys I can't edit
What
the
girl?
lives.
What girl?
We talked about
The one that lost her leg.
the we knew, but yeah, we can't talk about people we
she's
know
a
that fucking
partier.
lost her. She stole liquor as a child. What's so offensive about
I
that?
stole.
What did you? What's the most
I
expensive?
stole liquor for her.
Oh, you said
When I-
that's branded.
What was the most expensive
I
thing you
was
stole?
faster.
Well, you had 2 legs.
She didn't have a leg to stand on.
All right.
Okay.
Before we get kicked off of Instagram,
man.
what's the most expensive thing you've ever stolen?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably at one time, back when the Walmart was at the old location.
Oh, yeah.
Man, like, we used to go just cut the plastic. We'd bring a knife, cut the plastic. I'd stuff like fucking 8 CDs down.
Oh, stealing CDs.
Yeah, and they were like $20 a pop.
Right,
at the
man.
time,
CDs were the fucking thing. That's
Yeah,
only way you could listen to music.
No, that's probably not the most expensive thing I've stolen, but I used to do that a lot. I got caught once.
What happened?
Then I stopped stealing. Guess what?
What happened?
I stopped stealing
You got
altogether.
yeah.
So yeah. I didn't.
I learned my lesson.
Would you say the moral of the story is that you learned that stealing's bad?
Stealing's bad.
And then how long after that were you doing mushrooms at the church event?
Oh, that was
E. Stevens,
What did he say?
I steal cheese sometimes.
Oh, Esteban. That's Connor. Connor steals cheese. Arrest that man.
he's a little cheesehead.
Cheese thief.
Cheese thief. Everybody knows Connor the cheese thief.
Well, I got a little cheese festering right now. You want to come steal
From
that?
under?
From under
cheese.
Little bit of dead cheese.
So what
Actually, I don't because I'm circumcised. But
what's that?
The fancy stuff.
Oh, the fancy stuff? I mean, I guess if you had to steal food, cheese is something to be easy.
well, you know, so I've got. I recently, I think I went through a register.
Yeah, steal. Tell
Might
me.
have been Walmart.
You stole.
Just like a couple weeks ago.
Nah, he just omitted.
And
Right, you're fucked.
yeah, and I was scanning my shit out, but
Yeah.
one like blinked red when I scanned it, and I was like, well, I don't know.
So it made a difference?
So I just scanned everything else. You know, I was like, well, this one obviously didn't want to be scanned.
Yeah, it basically begged me to not scan it.
So I just, whatever. You know, and,
Stole it?
and then I paid, and then I looked at the receipt after I left. I'm like, oh no,
Okay.
I stole dog food.
This is the only line I know from
$18 worth of dog food.
the Pikachu.
I think I stole it.
Do you
I
know
think.
with the self checkouts that they
It's getting.
well they add it up until it's a felony charge and then they'll come back on your door.
Well, come get me. Come get
Ooh.
me. $18.
How long until those fucking face checks are connected to our Facebooks and social medias?
Right,
It's like-
and then
They're just gonna
Walmart's just looking at us. You motherfucker!
Look at him enjoying himself. Oh, look, he just liked that. Ooh, look, he's at the Grand County Fair, that motherfucker.
He could have paid his $18.
standing behind their giant TV
Hey,
like this.
hey, you know what? Fucking
I got
hey,
you now.
He could have
hire your fucking registers to fucking check people out.
He
This
could
is
have paid for
bullshit.
He couldn't pay for his $18 dog food,
First of all,
but he buying his tickets at the Grand County Fair.
The time it took me to go shopping and then check myself out was more than an hour.
God
all right?
damn.
Check this out. Check this out.
Let me finish this, please.
My rate
Oh, he's
is
drinking
about
the wine.
40
He's getting
bucks a
serious.
fucking hour.
Oh, no.
All right? So you owe me fucking money for fucking shopping there
Can I
and
just-
checking myself out.
Checking
you
yourself
owe me money.
Can I just say something really
Yeah,
fast?
go ahead.
The fucking idea that Walmart's mad at you on social media is almost too much damn noises. Look at this motherfucker paid for tickets to the Grand County Fair, but he can't pay for dog food. Fuck this motherfucker. Can you imagine making a post? Walmart's posted on your page. That's too much, dude.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Are you high right now?
Dude,
Sir?
that is too much. I'm sorry. I couldn't get over it. So what happened now? That you're going to make them pay you? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, if they want to take me to court, fuck them. My time's worth more
Then what?
than their cashiers.
What cashiers? They don't have any.
Exactly. Because they're cheap motherfuckers.
Well, it's their way with even the stealing. We're just gonna
No, they just stand at the
No,
front door.
it's
and
a
they say,
way.
"Let me check
It's
your-"
I think it's a way of them to create more. How do you say?
Cat food.
More
criminal.
like cat shit.
Oh,
Criminals.
yeah. No, I guess that's true.
So
Right.
so they could keep track of us more. You know, you think
Right.
about
I've been
that.
in the back
See,
room.
Mary's on board with this.
I've been in the back room with the cameras. Those are fucking
Yeah,
insane.
but they're
Yeah,
they're
but-
trying to create more criminals. through the system.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. You know what? Fuck you.
So what would you do if your judge came out, if you got caught stealing, your judge came out wearing a fucking Walmart blue fucking dress or whatever those fucking guys wear?
Your Honor, not guilty.
We're rolling back prices every day. Guilty! Crack!
Welcome to your first guest that's been part of the system.
Yeah. No, right. Oh, so are you officially...
You're not the first.
Yeah, well, Jason would be the first because he was the first. Well, you were only supposed to be a guest originally, I think is what this was. And
Right,
then-
and then you said just stay on.
Well, no, I didn't even say stay. I wanted you, and then everybody else listened to the first episode. It's like, no, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah,
was that
you
the
guys-
feedback?
Yeah, that was the feedback immediately.
You guys
No
definitely
shit.
make a good team.
So
Ooh.
it was a no-brainer. But real quick, so
Thanks, guys.
so what happened? Explain us. Can we talk about why you're in the judicial system right now?
A little bit.
Okay.
So it was a self-defense situation. I was fishing. Somebody walked up, an older fella, and I talked to him a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
hey, what you fishing for? And got a couple pictures of the hard bait that he was using. He said he was fishing for bass. So I was just trying to kill time because I had been
Kill.
Don't. What do you think?
Don't lead me on. I had been invited out to
Go ahead.
what's the
I'm
lake
sorry.
out there by Fort Huachuca and Sierra Vista?
Silver Lake Bell or Silver Lake, Silver Creek? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Silver
words.
Basin, Silver,
Just the Bell Silver,
Silver
Creek
City.
Lake.
I don't know.
I think it's called Parker.
No, I was way off.
Yeah, I have no idea any
It's
of those
called Parker
fucking
Canyon.
lakes out there.
But yeah, one of my fishing buddies had
Yeah.
invited me out
Is that yours?
that morning, and it was his son's birthday, so his son wanted me to come along and show him some tips on fishing. They were going to pay for my gas and camping for the weekend,
Okay.
and I had at the time been spending the night fishing
Okay.
at Silverbell.
That's where. Okay, that's what's called Silver Bell Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd spend the whole night, and security would come along, and they'd be like, "Well, we're gonna lock the gates up," and I'd be like, "You mind if I stay? As long as you know you can't get out."
Oh shit.
Oh no
Like-
shit.
Wow.
Well, there's ways to get out. There's
Right,
ways to
right.
get in and out.
Right. This is Arizona.
But yeah, and it got to a point where I was doing it so often where the security would roll through the parking lot, they'd see the truck, and they would just turn around and leave before you could even catch up with them to say, "Have a good evening," or
Right.
whatever.
They knew. Yeah.
Yeah. And about 6:30, this guy walked up. It's when that park opens,
Yeah.
technically. And I thought it was one of my friends. We all have wagons.
Oh, like red wagons?
Yeah, like Red Wing, or not Red Wing,
Red Rider?
Red Rider. That's mine.
Right.
I have
Red Rider.
wagons.
Yeah, we carry that much junk with us. Seriously, like, dude,
All
when
right.
you're taking that many fishing poles out with you, even though
Right.
you can only use 2 at a time, and a cooler, and like I have a backpack. About,
You're a serious fucking fisher.
Yeah, you're not. Me and Jason are just
Yeah.
taking like Bud Light limes and.
Fishing on hope.
Yeah.
I used to take plenty of shooters with me too, and water and snacks, and like I
Right.
said, spend the night. And,
Right.
And that's, I mean, I caught that big one that I showed you a little while ago in December, right before I was court ordered to stay away from that lake.
Yeah. God damn.
You gotta stay away from a lake.
Well, yeah, you'll hear the story because this. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
So
crazy.
this is where it happened. So I
Can't
was,
even go to a lake.
I was underneath my favorite, my spot, underneath a big tree that I carved my initials in back in the 80s. You have to climb it to find them now because the tree's a lot taller, obviously.
Is that how it works?
Supposedly.
I've never.
My tree.
But I also carved my initials in the bottom of it. It's a big eucalyptus tree, and we officially dubbed it my tree house. I know like 60 people, 70 people out there that fish.
It's a eucalyptus tree
It's a
on a
eucalyptus
lake in Arizona.
What's a eucalyptus tree?
It's
the
what
ones
the
that
fuck
the
a
koala
koalas
bears-
eat.
Oh, the white ones.
tree. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. Can I say white? Am I gonna get the fucking tree that lacks pigment?
Don't be racist.
We're on Instagram. I don't think they're as bad.
That white ass Kid Rock listening to fucking Walmart shopping at fucking tree. Trump supporting tree. Sorry, go.
Let's get kicked off Instagram too.
So what happened now?
I used to hang out underneath that tree and set up because if it rained, it kept me dry. If it was hot or sunny, I was in the shade.
It's like a mulberry.
Yeah, mulberries are awesome.
It was right next to. There's an island in the middle of the lake.
There's an island on the lake?
Yeah.
Can you swim to it?
No, you can't swim. But I have a couple of.
What do you mean you can't swim?
Can you not swim?
You're not allowed to. There's no wading, no swimming.
Oh. So what's going on that island?
You can drop. You can drop. You can drop a 14-foot or less boat in the water.
Okay.
So I dropped my kayak in it. And
Hell yeah.
ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to go to that island.
What's on the island? Trees? Grass?
Just a couple of trees.
How long's the kayak? Is it a 13-footer?
Dude, can you imagine just throwing a couple monkeys on that island and just leaving them there?
They'll become fishermen really quick.
There's a couple of cranes that used to piss me off that live on that island.
Yeah.
They would fly past like 4 o'clock in the morning. My
yeah.
lines are out and tight, and they would fly past and scoop my line.
Dicks.
Yeah, and just drag it across the lake.
They're helping you. They're putting you in better water.
Yeah, they're helping.
Yeah, helping.
Yeah.
Cranes are fishermen's best friends.
The one that dove bombed my fish on a line.
Dick.
He was definitely.
Did it get caught on your line ever?
No, he dove bombed my fish on my my catch line, like my holding line.
So there's a story. Can I just tell a side story really fast? And then we'll come back.
Yeah.
There's a story I've been told so many times that I don't know if I was there or if I have been told so many times that I felt like I was there. But Smith one time shot a stork out of the sky at Lower Eagle Creek.
A stork.
Well, crane.
Oh, okay.
Shot it out of the sky, and they said
it's illegal as fuck.
It said it sounded like what the fuck was that?
Dude, one of our listeners.
Yeah, somebody's driving by. Yeah. So this crane, it knew that it was injured and was gonna die, so it like started nosediving, like Pearl Harbor-esque, like, and started coming at everybody at camp, like it was gonna just dive into people. And I think it was Smith or Crum went to put their arm up in the air to stop it, and it got him its beak right in his armpit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's almost
sharp.
one of the pressure points too.
Yeah, could have
like to fucking disable them.
But anyhow, go on. Sorry,
I've been so mad at that.
They don't sound very. I mean, I guess if you get shot out of the sky, if I got shot out of the sky,
they look very. Very peaceful when they're flying.
They look majestic.
You're right. Exactly the word I was looking for.
They're assholes.
But
kind of like me. That's how everybody describes me.
They taste pretty fucking good.
Levi looks majestic. He's just an asshole. Sorry, go on. So I want to hear the rest of the story, though. So what's going on? What happened?
After you walked up behind me, I assumed it was one of my friends, like I said.
Yeah.
Have wagons, and he was making a bunch of racket.
Right.
I was like, who's making all that noise back there? And I turned around and was like, oh.
And this is at night, right? This is after
6:30 in the morning, but it was dark.
But it was closing time or opening time?
It was opening time.
Oh, okay.
And it was still dark. It was November. So
right when November comes,
I keep referring to it as night, but it was
day.
6:30 in the morning.
Right.
Okay.
It was still dark.
Yeah. And, so anyway, long story short, I talked to him, got a few pictures of his bait and his face, and then
his face,
bait face.
I reeled my lines back in, and I started packing out, and walked over to him to tell him have a good morning, and turned around and pistol whipped me 3 times.
What the fuck?
And we had an altercation. Mine came out. And
your gun.
Yeah.
Your gun. Okay.
And I got the charges.
Did you shoot him?
Mine went off twice.
Okay. All right.
To
So
be fair, he he was trying to squeeze the trigger on his 357 Magnum.
Right.
Which
Had a
somehow
heavy
I
hammer.
managed to get my middle finger
Fingerprint on?
in between
Oh
the
no
back of his
shit!
trigger.
So
Yeah.
he couldn't shoot you
So
because
you're that close to each other.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
so he's trying to pull the trigger, but your finger's stopping the trigger from being
Yeah,
fully suppressed.
Yeah. After he hit me 3 times, he pointed his gun straight at my forehead.
Right.
I mean, like within an inch.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
This is it. That's what I think. This is it.
well, you know what? The first thought that went through my mind was, wax off.
Oh, so you just kind of whacked it off.
You just whacked off right there. No,
Danielson,
this isn't funny,
Danielson,
but
show me
I've
paint
always
the
been
fence.
told.
Oh, paint,
Down.
paint up, down.
But I've
the
always been
fence.
told, you know what? Like a dead witness ain't a fucking witness.
exactly.
There's a whole Netflix
no,
documentary
here-
about this actually.
Really?
There's another thing too. Is like
It's-
as a child, I took a instruction class with my parents. They couldn't find a babysitter, and it wasn't just an instruction class. It was a self-defense course,
Oh wow.
and they teach you in those courses, like they teach all officers, at least 2 center mass.
Fuckers
driving
coming
by.
by honking.
They know we're
Dude,
live.
They know
That's why.
we're fucking.
Because if somebody's seen we're live and they're driving by and honking. Okay. All right. So you like as in your youth, this is embedded in you now on how to protect yourself and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, they couldn't find a babysitter, so the instructor actually grabbed me out of the crowd and sat me down right in front of him and was like, "Pay attention, kid."
someday you may need this, and then like, holy shit, I needed this.
Yeah.
And there was no
And
molestation?
I can
or-
tell you one other thing about it.
The box is out.
I'm just thinking of
You can run down a self-defense situation in your head a million times over. It's never going to work out any
Right.
way you try to figure
You've
it.
anticipated, right?
Yeah, and it's scary as hell.
when it's there. It's when it's in your face.
Yeah, I guess when the gun's in your face, it's
I mean, we've gone through this in our first episode ever, the bar fight.
oh, the bar fight, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like I've never been in that kind of situation, and then when you're there, you're like, what
fuck,
the
yes.
fuck?
Yeah.
And that's why whenever I hear stories of like this and that happened, and there's always like comments on social media, you know, if it's being posted on social media, there'll always be somebody chiming in like, what they should have done is just grab the gunman, and they should, like, what the fuck? What they should, like, you were there, like, what would you have done?
Yeah.
You didn't have done a fucking thing.
be in the situation. So
Man, where's your credentials? How many gunmen have you stopped? How much shit have you done before you can start fucking critiquing other people and what they didn't do? Anyhow,
Here's
so
the other thing, without going into too much detail.
because you can't go into too much detail, right?
I did defuse the situation, and I relieved him of his gun. I walked over to my wagon, I threw it in my wagon, and I walked away from that. So he had an opportunity to go get it if he wanted. But when I came back for my wagon,
he was gone.
he was standing up.
He would.
He claims.
So what's the issue? Sorry, I know you're getting to it, but
I walked away. I diffused the situation, took his gun away from him, and I walked away. And then I got in trouble. I got arrested.
Did you get arrested that morning?
No, that night.
They came back that night.
oh, so it wasn't
Yeah,
even the
it was-
Rangers there.
It was crazy the way they went about it too. So I know I can talk about this. So my mom. So okay, I had discussed this situation with my brother-in-law, who is previous Pima County Sheriff,
Okay.
detective supervisor. I discussed it with one of my fishing friends whose husband is active duty Pima County Sheriff. I discussed it a little bit with Charlie because I knew that his ex-wife was a paralegal and that she could direct me on the right decision.
So you're not just willy-nilly grasping at straws. Like, sounds like you've got some like information from.
checking shit out.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
talked to 2 different attorneys and 2 sheriffs, one ex-sheriff and one active, and they all told me the same thing. Wait until tomorrow morning and turn yourself in. Get lawyered up, wait till tomorrow morning.
What's that for? Why, just to wait? What's the waiting?
Well, the idea behind it was I wouldn't have to spend so much time in
To see a judge?
Gen Pop
Yeah.
Right.
and see a judge and possibly get bailed out by the end of the day. So, what happened was, what had happened was,
Because this has been plaguing you for how long ago this happened?
about a year and a half ago now.
Okay, right. Okay.
November 16th, 21.
21. Jesus. It's okay.
So, yeah. And I've literally been sitting on my hands.
You can't do much when you got that kind of shit going on, huh?
No,
Well, and then
it totally ruins.
I had the car accident, and they took my license away, so now I'm effectively grounded by the state of Arizona. I have to call and ask for permission to go check my P.O. box.
Sounds frustrating.
It is.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it's going. And Trevor, if you're listening,
Listen up, Trevor.
please help.
Oh, this guy with the boner? Yeah.
Please.
If he hears this, I swear, I'm never gonna hear the end.
They're
of
gonna
it.
play this in
He's
court.
not gonna listen to this.
Like, you're
Trust
on-
me. He's an attorney. He's not gonna fucking listen to podcasts.
I already told him. I told him the other day. I talked to him on. Oh shoot! I talked to him on.
Oh shit, he's gonna listen.
So fuck.
Oh shit, we're all fucked.
I talked to him. I think on Thursday or no Wednesday.
A day.
Yeah, whatever.
It was turning the day.
A day or two ago.
Okay.
And told him that I had already called and asked for permission to come out here and see you guys.
Okay.
That's
well, good.
fucked up.
Yeah,
though.
it's fucked up. How old are you?
40.
Yeah, I'm 30,
gonna be
yeah, 39.
41 in.
Yeah, we're all
Damn,
we're
getting
always all
up there.
40.
When- yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
we're almost all 40. When did me and you meet? How old are we?
I don't even remember.
I don't
man.
either, man. We were like, we couldn't drive. I know that. We didn't have driver's licenses.
Yeah, we were still kids, and I remember like meeting you and hanging out with Charlie and learning how to skate on that refrigerator. in
Yeah,
the
we used to skate.
driveway.
Yeah, we used to skate.
So when you think about what just happened, do you think about that song "Leave Your Gun at Home"?
Don't take your guns
right.
to home.
Don't take your guns to
take your
town.
home. Don't take your gun.
Don't take your guns to town, son.
Leave them at home.
Right.
Right. That's a Johnny Cash song.
And yes,
I'm
and
not allowed to carry, so
and I'll tell you,
I
and
had
I'll
to relinquish all my
right,
guns.
Right.
and I'll tell you what, my dad.
You had to
has
relinquish all your
told
guns.
me-
You can't have guns anymore at all.
Not right now.
What did you do with all your? Did somebody else have your guns?
I gave them away. Yeah.
Besides watching the movie
They're in
Shane,
a safe place. I can get them
Right.
back.
Okay.
have you ever seen the movie Shane?
Oh yeah, we're talking about this. I know.
You
I saw
still haven't. You've never seen the movie Shane? And I'll tell you what, man.
Shane?
Is there several
Yes.
people watching on Instagram?
Dude's name Shane?
Shane.
SHAIN?
I think it's HANE.
Yeah, Shane.
It's Shane.
Shane.
Okay, yeah. All right. Like Wayne.
Right.
Shane, but Wayne.
But
Wang.
But literally, he says
Wang.
a man that carries a gun only ever intends to use it. I believe is
Well-
the words, and so literally, like my father has always told me, we're in the U.S., man. You can, but why? Because if you have a gun,
You're gonna use
you're
it.
gonna get in trouble, one way or another.
Right.
Well,
One way or another. Doesn't mean I don't have any.
Right. No. Yeah. I'm nervous
Just-
about carrying them around because like you put yourself in a situation and.
Right.
But that's just me. That's me.
Especially to the law this day.
Right.
This day, you're not allowed to protect yourself, man.
So I really, really hate to do this, but we're just out of time.
Oh, we're getting there.
Fuck, yeah.
that's a bummer.
Yeah, I know it goes so fast. But we can have you back. That's the best part about this is we can.
Possibly.
Well, maybe.
You'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine. From what
I hope.
I mean, I'm not an attorney. I should be.
Yeah, I've been told I should.
Everybody says.
I've been told
should
by
be.
several judges I should be an attorney.
But before I do wrap this up, I wanted to give. There's two shout outs I wanted to give for people that are trying really hard to get businesses, local businesses, get it off the ground running. So I wanted to shout out to Reed Cox. He's Up Top Cleaning. He cleans solar panels, which I think is a really good idea. I never thought about this because everyone's getting solar panels.
Good.
Yeah. So he cleans solar panels. I guess I was
The
reading.
cleaner they are, the more efficient they are.
Exactly. I was
Exactly.
reading his Instagram. So he's on Instagram, guys. So it's going to be Up Top Cleaning on Instagram. Go check it out. If you have solar panels and you want to get your solar panels clean, go to Reed. And the thing about Reed is like he's from Colonial Juarez, Mexico. So it's like they're
Juarez. Holy shit.
no Colonial Juarez. Oh, wait, Colonial. Wait, I'm probably saying it wrong. But it's this little Mormon community in Mexico.
Okay.
And they're like the friendliest fucking people. So
All right.
like Reed, he's got a brother named Connor Esteban, the one that steals cheese. He doesn't really steal cheese. And then
Maybe a little bit.
Basically steals wheels from cars.
his
Steals
sister,
wheels.
and then they got a sister named Claire who's very helpful to me. But so anyhow, I want to give that shout out. If you guys get an opportunity, if you have solar panels and you want them clean, go through Reed. He's probably the only guy that does it in town. But
Is that here locally
yeah.
or is that?
no, that's here in Thatcher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So check
All
it
right.
out.
So Graham County.
So Graham County, and then the other one, another one is from Tucson. So I wanted to ask you, have you guys ever been to a trampoline park?
No.
I know where one is.
Is it like Get
I've never
Air?
been.
Have you been to Get Air in Tucson?
No,
Oh.
I haven't been inside, but I know where it is. It's right next to the Costco we always shop at. So
Okay, the big Costco, right?
Yeah.
So I went to a trampoline park birthday. Erica called us on our last episode. Remember?
Yeah,
AJ, we're
yeah.
getting ready for a birthday party. So on our last episode, we went straight to Tucson to go
Right.
to the birthday party. And while we were there, I decided to fucking jump on the trampolines, because I didn't have because you got to wear specific socks.
were you doing the whole running up the wall thing?
No, I was just jumping from tramp. Dude, it's so much fun. And all I could think, so Erica's husband Corey, he was here. He's been in the Bear Paw before.
Okay.
I think I want to say he maybe had a few beers, and he just got fucking buck wild, dude. He did 2 front flips into the foam pit, like double front flip. Grown ass man. Like, it was one of the most impressive. Like, it was fucking impressive to see it done. And I was like wondering while I was having, I was like, I wonder what Jason would do in this environment. Like it would be like letting a grizzly bear loose in a trampoline park. Like, what would happen? And then
Just get all the kids out of the way.
I was just gonna say there was a bunch. Yeah, there's a bunch of kids. But
That's it. Just get the kids out of the way, and I'll have fun. But
when
if
I was there,
there's
I was
kids,
talking to Erica's cousin Millie, who I learned is she had started her own, like it's called Gila Monster. So what is this? What would this be called, Mir? Like a balm? Mm-hmm. So
put it on the camera.
Oh yeah. So
See, I can't see it on my camera, but your camera.
so that's it. So
let me see it.
it's CBD, and it's extremely effective. It's amazing. Like, and these people.
Gila Monster.
Gila Monster. So it's like Gila, but Heal. I love it. I love the name. So it's on Instagram.
It's healing.
Heal.
monsters.
Yeah, Heal a Monster. So it's Heal _
I'm a monster.
A
I'll
_.
tell you that.
Monster. And so I got to talking to her and her husband, and I guess they even went to like Germany to get work in the Bavarian soils and figure out what's the best growing. They would probably get along with Charlie very well. So but they started this company, and I just wanted to give a shout out to them. If any of our
I'm gonna
listeners
try some of that out.
try absolutely. I've tried it. It's fucking great.
Does it work on hemorrhoids?
It works on your butthole. Not to.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
I'll tell you in a minute.
So they're on Instagram, guys. At Heal a Monster. Check them out if you guys are in the business for looking for
Is it a good lip
CBD.
balm?
So anyhow, guys, that's a wrap for us. Jeremy, thank you so much for coming on the show, man.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
It's been a while, man. It's
seen
been a
you
while
guys
since we've been able to hang out and bullshit like this.
It's been a few years for you and me.
For sure.
For sure. Last time I seen you, we were skating in Tucson. No.
Yeah.
I seen you again after that because we were all met up at the meat rack, and I got drunk with you. And you're at the
Whose birthday was that?
I don't know, but we were
it
fucking shit faced. And your
I think it
girlfriend,
was Anthony's.
oh
birthday.
Anthony Fuller, is that no
Timmons.
Timmons. So that was the night that I first met your girlfriend at the time, and she bought everybody sodas. I thought it was the fucking sweetest thing in the world. She brought in like a bunch of these sodas, like the fucking thirst busters for everybody to make sure everybody was like good. I mean, I was fucking plumb full of beer.
Spiked,
Yeah, I was no, they were just sodas. It was very friendly. It was very friendly. But anyhow, yeah. So that's
She's really cool, and then
really cool. Don't forget you got to leave with stickers.
And then really cruel.
Yeah, it rhymes. Cool and cruel.
No, I can't help myself.
All right, guys. So we love you guys. So just so you guys know, we got kicked off of TikTok live twice in an hour, which has got to be some kind of record. But
That's what Tyler Vinegar said.
What's that?
It's a record. Hey, you guys.
It's got to be a fucking record.
We love you guys. We'll see you guys. Jeremy, please, man, you'll be back on the show. I promise.
We'll try again next week. After your
let us know how everything goes. We'll let our listeners know, and we'll go that route. And we'd love to have.
Hey, it sounds like fucking
self-defense.
Honestly,
that's. I mean, we're not trying to give like
that's all it was.
A jury
really
decision
was.
here, but yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I mean, at the end of the day, I was standing over him with a gun in each hand.
Dude, you probably look like were you wearing your cowboy hat? Tell me you were wearing your.
And
actually, you know what?
He was still alive.
I was wearing a different one as a Walmart. Just you can manipulate the
right. But I imagine.
But he was still alive at the end of the day.
But if you were wearing what you were wearing today, standing over him with two pistols in your hand,
that'd be awesome,
dude. That'd be an album cover for a outlaw country band.
First of all, this guy's
I got called Undertaker twice in a night wearing this outfit.
Yeah, you look fucking sharp, man. Johnny Cash. I thought it was Johnny Cash getting out of the truck.
Yeah, I know. Turn around and told my mom. He said the man in black.
All right, guys. Well, we love you guys. We'll catch up with you guys next week. Goodbye.
Maybe.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, maybe. It could be maybe for any of us, really.